Silent Hill 1. Oh, man. Right. This is the director's office, isn't it? Yes, it is. This is the director's office. Directly. Now, the plan was to presumably go to the elevator. I suspect we will not be able to make our way outside. That would be hilarious if we could. I suspect we will not be able to directly access the door to the basement. It's gonna be not just closed but locked. I keep mixing these terms. I presume the only way forward is to get to the elevator and go down to the basement. Now, I assume going into the elevator is safe, but then again, you never know. At this stage, they might have just fooled me into believing that it's perfectly safe, whereas in fact, it might not be. Okay, so I get on out, try the door to the basement, and then proceed to the elevator. Sounds simple enough. No, are these tattered drapes, or are they, you know, what used to be people? Monsters, corpses, I don't know. Nothing unusual. Alright then, Harry. I'll take your word for it. You presumably know what you're doing. You might know what you're doing better than I do. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's check the inventory. As far as I remember, I basically have no ammo left. But I have recently made of healing. Look at this, look at this. 8 units of health. 8 units of health drinks. Yes, 8 health drinks. 2 first aid kits. And an ampule. I keep on insisting that this is a suppository, but for all I know... No, you break it in half at that narrow point, and then you do something with it. Presumably you don't... Well, never mind. I do have some ammo, but I'm running out of it at a worrying pace. I have 19 shots. Now, I can down a dock or two, but I shouldn't rely on the use of force to get me through much of anything. So I think we will have to run. And we will have to run to our right. Let's check that on the map once again. We turn right, 90 degrees. We try the door, 90 degrees to the right again. Presumably it's locked. We go to the elevator. Let's do this. Go! Go! Whoa! Whoa, what? Well, this was unexpected. And of course, as you will recall, this place is even worse. For, you know, downstairs, horrible things dwell. Well, not necessarily. We found a single bug down here last time, for what I believe. But there were also, you know, the gruesome shrieks of the damned or something. The horrible wailing that disturbed me so. And you know what? Once we have entered this gruesome realm, presumably, it's just going to get worse. Last time we went to a dark and creepy basement, we had a boss fight ahead of us. So there's that. Now what I am looking for is the final tile for the Alice in Wonderland color puzzle that I still haven't exactly figured out in my head. Well, based on what I have, I should be able to even deduce the color I'm missing, but whatever. Where shall we go first? The elevator? Let's be prepared to open fire. Or possibly no, pause the game. Relax, relax. Stay sharp. What? A cutscene? No, it just needed to load. That's not wailing, that's just a bit of purring. Well, we are down here now. I open the door and I go to the right if at all possible. I might want to open... Oh, this is going to end so poorly. Oh, they're just gonna attack me and I'm going to regret everything in my life. Ugh. No! 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 Stay back! Back, you mindless ones! No! 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 Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! No! 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 He's probably in red, isn't he? Yes, he's in red. First aid kit. Ha ha ha. Ow! Run! Ow! I'm stuck in the cold, damn it! How am I supposed to deal with that? How am I supposed to deal with the two of them and they are in two different sides? Well, I guess the only thing I can do possibly in these sort of circumstances is instead of switching to my puny little pistol, I need to stay on my shotgun and I need to blast them away with what little ammo I have left. Now I could hypothetically try to run past them. That might be the solution. Look, if I try to run past them, I risk getting nicked once. Whereas if I stand my ground, if I stay and fight, I risk just getting slaughtered. And if they corner me, I'm done. I'm just gone. All right, we'll try to tackle the one on the right first. Hello, nurse. Okay, switch your weapons. You're out. Okay, run to the far wall, turn 180, and open fire. That's simple enough. Run. 180. Oh. No, 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 no. It takes so many shots from the pistol to down them. Is it safe to enter the elevator? Yes, it is. And if you want to get back out again, you're going to have to open it all. And if there are more of them here, I might just... No! No, 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 not like this! No! Ampule. You have a knife? Well, guess what? That makes two of us. Oh, is she trying to choke me or something? Will he die like this because she's not slicing? Come on, Harry. Free yourself and keep on stabbing. I don't know if pressing... Oh no, oh no. Our body is laid out on the bed. Don't feel like checking this out. And that, of course, kills him. In some circumstances, they try to grab him. I think, as I have previously stated, it might be that the monsters try to grab him if there are more monsters around. They work together. There's more than one around. One grabs him, another one stabs him. The good old grab and stab. Yes, everything seems to be conspiring against him. Look, entering the elevator might have been a mistake, but then again, what was I supposed to do? I am desperately running low on resources. I can't just gun all of them down. I've expended too much as it is. Which means that I'm down to... yes, this pitiful state where I just try to map out where I am supposed to go. Where I can go. Where it is still possible. I have to map out which places I need to visit in order to progress. I'm not at liberty to just wander around gathering stuff. The danger level is just through the roof. I think I'm just going to waltz right into the storeroom. That's my intuition. As you can see, once you get out that door, it's reasonably easy. And presumably dodging the nurses is... presumably. Dodging the nurses can also be reasonably simple. They are surprisingly fast, I'll grant you that much, but their attacks are relatively slow. I'm running into the storeroom that's directly up ahead, a slight bit to the left, that's it. It's locked. Well then, where do we go from here? I have two options. I either turn to the left or to the right. Now, if I turn to the left, that's basically a 180. There's a door over there that leads to, I believe, the boiler room or something like that. I have to run past the nurse, but that's perfectly possible. Hello, boiler, my old friend. Oh, well, whoa, what is that? It's a hammer. Take it? Well, when all you have is a hammer... Emergency hammer. Highly damaging, but hard to use. You don't say. So the pointy bit goes into the nurse, I presume. Oh, that's amazing. Let's read the note. The emergency thing only powers blah blah blah, right? Is that the same note? Is it? Or is it something? The generator is on. Thank you. Alright, listen. We've already... As far as I understand it, there's nothing of note in the morgue. The storeroom is inaccessible. The generator room only contains this, that I could hypothetically swing at the nurses. Yeah, it's better than the rusty pipe. But then again, you know, that's not exactly a high watermark. Now, is it? Better than the rusty pipe. Almost anything is better than a rusty pipe. Including 2 rusty pipes. You know, in this particular circumstance, I think diminishing returns kick in. So no, 2 rusty pipes are not actually any better than 1, at least for this particular purpose. And if we're not judging for a particular purpose, then what are we even? Never mind. There's a door further up ahead. If I turn left, there's another door on the left. The boiler room door. This is the generator room, obviously. Now, I have been to the morgue. I've been unable to locate anything of interest over there. Not for the lack of trying, on one hand, but on the other hand, not because I had the time to dally and explore thoroughly. Although, with the hammer, if I run to the far end of the morgue and try to hide behind something, I might just be able to pummel them into oblivion and accomplish something. Mostly using a melee weapon. And, you know, healing in between getting hurt. Who knows? If I could shove them away, that would be brilliant, but alas. And they're relentless. Of course they are. The boiler room is my next destination. Right here. So we veer off to the left and then left again. Oh no! Well, well, that seems to suggest the only place I can go is the morgue. Whoa, no! Oh. Oh. Hey! Kick her. Kick her while she's down. Kick her while she's down. Hello, nurse! Come here. What? Turn around. I mean... Oh! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yeah. I've got the touch. I've got the power! Glorious. Easier than I had expected. Now I get it. I get it. It's not the first two swings that get them. You need a bit more. But at the same time, they're so powerful that they stun them, aren't they? So, you make those initial swings, oh, they're stunned a bit. Fine. Move back a bit. And of course, once you position yourself like this, you are immobile. You can't really back away. But that's okay. Just plant your feet firmly in the ground and whack him over the head. You have the combo attack, swing, swing, or you have the strong attack if you just hold the button. I presumably should go for the strong attack. Now listen, the only place left to visit over here is the morgue, and I'm fairly confident I have what it takes to deal with those nurses. However, there are two of them over here. These are closed quarters. This is a risky proposition. However, if I'm willing to expend as much health as I need to rather than reloading, I'll be fine. It makes no sense to go up and try and save because as far as I understand it, they're largely going to respawn. So let's ignore that. However, what I have is a hammer. And they look like nails to me. The only question I have for myself is, do I just start swinging immediately as I enter, or do I run to the far end of the room? Running to the far end of the room sounds like a pretty... Okay, let's run to the far end of the room. No, 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 no. Oh, you let go of me. Let go of me. Stranger danger. Bad touch. Bad touch. Oh. Yes. Rive. Kill her. Finish her. No damage sustained. Oh my goodness. The hammer. Incredible. Take the ampule. It provides a lot of healing and it might even provide temporary invulnerability or something. Check the bodies. A body is laid out on the bed. Don't feel like checking this out. Do you feel like checking any of them out? Any of them really? You're in the morgue, buddy. So let me get this straight. There's nothing of note in the morgue. Aside of those two nurses and some healing I could pick up. Is that it? Well, that's not necessarily good news now, is it? Because, you see, it's not like the elevator is going to do much for me. I've already checked out the generator room. That's where I found the hammer. The storeroom is inaccessible. So is the boiler room. But they're marked differently. It's as if you could access the storeroom through here. Somehow. Maybe you need the key? Oh, I hate this. Have I missed the key? It's not like there are many places out there. Maybe the key is in the kitchen or something. I have been there. I haven't raided it thoroughly. I've just decided to leave almost immediately. But here's my current plan. To the elevator, onto the first floor, the ground floor. Out the elevator, try the entrance. Slay the dark outside using the hammer. Sustain any damage necessary. I'm somewhat clumsy. I'm using a controller, so not my area of expertise. Whatever. If I take damage, so be it. And then, presumably, I should go to the kitchen, slay the dark over there, check the kitchen. Presumably, I'll find a key to the storeroom there, and the storeroom will presumably contain the final tile. Now, this makes the entire excursion a bit please, no nurses. No nurses! Makes the entire excursion a bit of a mistake, because I'll have to go there again, and if they respawn, oh, that's going to be such a pain. Either way, the plan is right up ahead, the door in front of me. Then I turn 90 degrees counterclockwise, slay the doctors there, save, then kitchen. Oh, this is my jam. Although my jam don't. Hello, doctor. No! Is there a dog behind me or something? It sounds like there is, but how he didn't get to me is a mystery in and of its own. Okay, the exit. Wouldn't necessarily call it the entrance, is inaccessible. Go to the director's office. And save. A loud noise might possibly play, I don't care. Okay, we're making a save, Progress has been made, I've acquired the hammer. The best weapon I've ever seen in my life, at least in this game. Whew, well, Nelly. Alright. The next step, next order of business, go to the kitchen. Where you belong, Harry. Whoa, no. Right outside the door. Hey there, little buddy. What you doing? What you got there? Hey. I'm here. Right here. And now the music changes to the disturbing theme. Oh yes, it's all so scary. You know, it's... What is that? It's like brains to me. It's quite amazing that it changes to this scary, suspenseful music. You know, once all the threats are gone. It really fails to make an impression on me. Except for that one time, I guess. Wait, is that an object I can interact with? No. Oh no. I dread to imagine. What's in the freezer? The refrigerator is empty. I can scarcely believe that, but fair enough. It's probably all for the best. If I ever were to discover that the refrigerator wasn't empty. Presumably, be disappointed in whatever I may find inside. Look, all I found was the tiniest bit of healing in this room. That doesn't help. I mean, not to be ungrateful or anything. I do appreciate it. It's just... It's not what I was looking for. Okay, I'm at a bit of a loss here. Which I do not tend to be. If a door is jammed, you just can't go through it, then it's marked with a squiggly line. A straight line seems to suggest that it's either locked from the other side or you will find a key. Now this is the case with, say, the medicine room. This is also the case with the storeroom, suggesting to me that I'll find keys to these places eventually. Have I missed out on a tile on another floor? You see, as far as the so-called second floor over here is concerned, yeah, I can't go through the nurse center because that's where the puzzle is. I think I know what can be done. There's a bird cage in room 301. Yeah, that's not this floor. I found a plate in 304. Well, that's kind of relevant. No, wait, that might be relevant. What sort of plate? Well, anyway, in room 204, there are some blood-licking tentacles. I could try to slay them with the hammer. That way I don't expend ammo. And at the same time, can get some progress in. Well, in that... Wait. Now listen. There's still one thing I have quite clearly, quite obviously not checked. Which is... accessing the second floor via the elevator. I can just reach the elevator and try to go to the second floor. Presumably that's all inaccessible, but if it's not, then that's great. Now granted, the third floor is not what I want, so I would have to go all the way around anyway. But whatever. Let's try that out. Might as well make a brief detour and save. Oh, we'll see. No. I mean, the dock was in the way. Pushing the button was so surprisingly difficult. Alright, we are going to the second floor. See what's outside. Anything? Any threats? Suspense is killing me. Silence. Okay, somewhat suspense from this. Gotcha. This... I'm gonna say right away, closed. Well, closed, obviously. Locked, yes. Can't go through here. Pointless. So, we have that covered. Presumably I can unlock it from the other side, but that'll not be anytime soon. I guess I'll have to go to the third floor if I don't want to go via the stairs on the first. Then we'll have to go all the way through the linen room and so on. Oh, this is so incredibly annoying. Fine, then save in room 302, I guess. Head downstairs onto the second floor. Whatever. Suspenseful music, please. Thank you. Every single bit I have to travel just drains me incredibly. That's why I try to plan my routes as well as I possibly can. What was in room 306? Nothing? Or did I just run through it? I did not have the time, patience to review all of that. I could go in again. My hammer is mighty, although every single time I use it, I run the risk of failing miserably. Let's try to go to 302. So that's down the corridor to the right, linen room. Cool, calm, and collected. Nothing? Well, I did clear out the monsters, but do they not respawn? Apparently they do not. Oh, thank goodness. Do I have to go through the linen room, or is this accessible? No, I can just go through the door. No need to go through the linen room. Let's go to 302 and save, if possible. Relax, relax. There might be some monsters nearby, but that's okay. This is all okay. We basically cleared out the entire floor. Okay. Thank Logos for small mercies. Okay, floor cleared out. It says 304 plate. Past Vestin, what on earth did you have in mind? I think you don't actually mean... Well, there's an unremarkable plate down here. No. That was the second floor, possibly. Is there just a plate in this room? Or is it that I found a plate over here? No, 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 there is actually a plate. A steel plate is screwed to the wall. I don't presume you can use the hammer. Few things are as useful as an inventory check in quite a few games. So let's also do that. Check this out. I have the Flores. I can't do anything with it quite yet, but it'll presumably come in handy. Then there's the plastic bottle. No idea what it is good for. I will presumably put the blood inside, because what else would we? Then there's the blood pack. Are we supposed to feed the tentacles? I hope not. Then there's the lighter. Now that is an important item in principle, but what on earth am I supposed to use that on? 3 plates. I need the final one. Then there's healing and weapons. Unremarkable. Bottle, blood, and a lighter. I just don't know. Presumably, it'll all come to me in due time, when I need these. For now, let's try to deal with the tentacles. The tentacles are in room 204. Alright. I head on out, and that's the door the furthest from this place. Can't remember what's in room 201. Presumably nothing of any importance, but who knows. Let's check. 201, what do we have here? Yeah, this was the pointless room. You just go over here and you hear a loud noise, I believe. Indeed, scary, horrifying stuff. No, genuinely is. It did scare me, didn't it? Look, there was a plate over there in that room, and there's a plate over here. This, no, that was a plate. This is a slate. Is there anything in particular I can do with the slate? Can I use the lighter on this? No, I cannot. Can I use the blood pack to paint with blood? Can I use the bottle? No. Very well. Room 204. Anything unusual about the beds you can tell me, Harry? Talk to me. And there you have it. Now I wisely have decided to stay away. But there's the final plate. Listen, listen. I hate the idea of doing this, but we could just try to feed the tentacles. Here you go, little buddy. I have got a blood pack for you. You blood? That's delicious. Yummy. And the tentacles move away. Pick up the plate. Pick up the... Harry, for the... Harry, please. Thank you. Plate of Hatter. Yeah, that's mad. And just like that, we have found the final plate. I mean, why am I giving you so much credit? I have found the final plate. Show me the map. Now the puzzle to be solved is in the nurse center. We could go there and try to solve this, but quite frankly, I feel like saving first. Is anything... Yeah, I was wondering, would anything spawn outside? Any threats? Thankfully not. We are going upstairs to save, though. We are absolutely going upstairs to save. Alright. And this is the list of victims, isn't it? Lydia Findlay, Trevor F. White, Albert Lord, Roberta Morgan, Edwards Briggs. Presumably this will become useful once we actually go through here. We'll have to visit them in order, won't we? I'd think this would have been useful in the morgue. Well, it still might be. Who knows? Well, I have all the plates. It's locked. False square indentations on the door. Yes, there are. Alright then. So how do I place these exactly? There's red, green, blue, and yellow. Let me consult my notes. I mean, on paper. Why do I make these notes separately? One and a half. Well, it says white, then blue, then orange, then green, then violet, then yellow, then black, then red. So, if we were to just take the even numbers, it would go blue, green, yellow, red. Okay, but how do I know how I'm supposed to place these? Is it top to bottom, left to right? You can't even really see them. They're displayed in this white, inexplicably. Blue, green, yellow, red. Great. Which plate would I like to remove? Can I remove any of the plates that have been placed originally? No, I cannot. Look, the order appears to be white, blue, orange, green, violet, yellow, black, red. Is there any way we can possibly sequence things that would go something white, something, black, red, something, purple, something? Does that make any degree of sense? Is that possible? What would that even mean? So it would be something, clouds flowing over the hill. Something, unavoidable sleeping time. Liquid flowing from a slashed vein. Something. Violets in the garden. Something. Wait. Hold on. Violets. Violets are flowers. Then you have dandelions. And a lucky four-leaf clover. Those are plants. Okay, and then as far as blue and green are concerned, what are those? Now blue is the sky on a sunny day. The sky, and then you have the clouds. The sky and the clouds, atmospheric phenomena, that stands to reason. And what is blue exactly? That's the sky, yes. So white, blue. Yellow. No, that's the dandelions. So you have the dandelions and lucky four-leaf clover. Wait, we have a red plate? So that one must be orange. Hold on. Yeah, this plate over here that I thought was red is actually orange. My notes are incorrect. Oh, hold on. No, it would be... I could make an overlay, but either way, the idea is that I thought this was... hold on. That this was effectively blank, 1, blank, then 7, nothing, 8, nothing, 5, nothing. But if we are to assume that this isn't actually red, which is 8, but rather that it's orange, which is 3, the puzzle becomes much clearer. Because, consider this, if this is 1 and this is 3, with this being 5 and this being 7, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clockwise. You can of course brute force the puzzle. You have 4 plates to put in 4 places. There's not that many options for you to choose from. But all the same, once you realize that that's actually the color orange, it all becomes so much more clear. So let's go through this again. First of all, 1, clouds flowing over a hill. And then, sky on a sunny day. Tangerines that are bitter. Lucky 4-leaf clover. Violets in the garden. Dandelions along the path. Unavoidable sleeping time. Liquid flowing from a slashed wrist. See? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I don't know, what did I tell you? Another puzzle solved. I'm quite pleased with myself. And you know what? After I've solved this puzzle, I think I deserve a save. Alright. Haha, down you go. Hello there. You want some of this? Come get some. Yes. I presume if we turn around, go through here, I'll be able to unlock access from the other side. It is indeed unlocked. Access granted. Look, now that I have the hammer, things have gotten so much simpler. I know that most melee weapons used to be so incredibly unwieldy to the point of uselessness, but the hammer is great! Well, either way, I can also unlock access to the elevator through here. That would be great. And the only remaining places are room 206, 205, the intensive care unit, and of course the operating prep room and the operating room proper. Let's go unlock access to the elevator first. All of this unstable nonsense is making me somewhat uneasy. What if at some point he actually falls down through one of these unstable contraptions, through one of these little plates? He presumably will. What do I know? What do I indeed know? This is room 206. Let's visit room 206, and if there's anything inside, we murder it with a hammer. Obviously. Oh, you know, I could go to... No, I've saved... No. I've just saved. And besides, if anything scares me, I can still just run back outside like a sissy and just go ahead and save. Look, look. Once we turn around, it might be a horrible, loud noise. Just be prepared for that sort of jump scare. It has happened numerous times already. We find an item here. Just relax. Worry not. We have found plenty of healing. I don't need healing. I'm doing just fine. I've got a hammer. But that's how they get you, isn't it? Young lady, I think you've earned a hammering. Come here. Whoa, no! Nice. As you can see, they do respawn, which seems to suggest that we'd better visit these rooms one by one, right here, right now, rather than going back to save. Because if we go back to save, we open ourselves up to further nasty attacks from them. But that's fine, because I've got my hammer. Maslow would be appalled, but hey, who's he to talk? Listen here, Maslow, I've got my pyramid of needs right here. So I'm going to use my golden hammer, thank you very much. My need for self-preservation over here, satisfied with the hammer. My need for self-respect, also satisfied with the hammer. My social needs, guess what? Also hammer. All of my needs are satisfied because of the giant hammer. Alright, room 205, here we go. It cannot be accessed. What's through here? We'll never know. I see you. Brace yourselves. Come here. Come here. Come here, you little... Any sort of nothing unusual. Then why am I hearing this disturbing ritualistic music? It's loud, it's disturbing. Is it another belt? What is it? This is disinfecting alcohol. How was I even supposed to be able to tell that this was an item I could interact with? It's bland, it's gray, and it's right there amidst this entire mess. Alcohol bottle looks empty. Look, look, almost every single time I get these things done, I tend to get them done by pure chance, by pure accident. Just because I'm thorough enough. It's so easy to miss these things. Just like with the puzzles, I barely solve them. Similarly with the items, I just barely find them. Were I any less methodical, I would have missed that. My goodness, would I have missed that. Shut up, music. You've had your time. You've had your time in the limelight. Does music have time and light? Come on now. No, seriously, there's nothing here. You just barge in, slay the nurse, or do not, pick up the bottle and leave. Thanks for whipping around, camera. That was really helpful. Anyway, that's the ICU done. And I have no idea why I'm picking up all these chemicals, but I am. Next up, the operating prep room and the operating room. Those are the only places that I still need to visit. You know what? Yeah, after all of that, I am kind of tempted to save. Because what could possibly wait for me out there in the operating prep room and the operating room? Is it worth it, though? Well, if I go straight to the elevator and then straight back via the elevator, that might be fine. I'll save. Oh, right, sorry. We go to the 3rd floor in room 302. Are we just methodically making our way down through all of this? Is that what's happening? Because it sounds like what's happening. Now, unless they decide to throw a bit of a wrench into my gears, I think that is basically what's happening. The 4th floor basically had... Wait. This is the place, isn't it? No. You have... well, I have to go through this door. Because this is... Yeah, this is the eastern side. Never mind. Yep. As far as I can tell, we've been going top to bottom. The 4th floor was very scary, but there were no threats though. Then the 3rd floor we've cleared out. And room 302 is a surprisingly safe place to reach, not only be in. Then the 2nd floor has some threats, but it's not of particular magnitude. I can cope with those. It's the 1st floor, the ground floor, that's a bit of a cause for concern right now. Possibly the basement as well. Which does stand to reason. I was so horrified in that basement. Right up until the point I found the hammer. So were I to go through this methodically, like I was presumably supposed to, were I to actually not miss out on the final tile, were I to slay the not slay the tentacle monster, I never did. Were I to actually tackle the tentacle monster, get the final plate, and then try to solve that puzzle instead of going downstairs, I would have missed out on the hammer. This entire adventure would have been significantly more difficult. I would have to go through this solely lacking on ammo and either trying to desperately gun them down with what little I have left, or eventually, driven to desperation, I would have to run by them. Whereas with the hammer, I can just bash their heads in. Time and time again. Alright, we're going to the operating prep room, then to the operating room. And once we are done with that, we are done with this floor, essentially, aren't we? As far as everything we've found is concerned, anyway. Little lady, I believe I am going to bash your head in with a hammer. Die. such a huge swing. I love it. All right. The operating prep room is through this door. Makes perfect sense. You go to the prep room first. If there's anything inside, I'll just swing my giant hammer. If there isn't, believe it or not, I could also swing my giant hammer. Just to be on the safe side. Hello! Is it me you're looking for? Swing the hammer, yes! That'll do it. So they're not only down, they're down and out. I'm not taking my chances here. Once they're down, I can always just swing it again. And if I can't swing it again, well, that's a sign that I'm done. The exposed pipes. I hate this. Yes, I'm more threatened by the heights at this point. We're going to the operating room. If there's anything inside, you know what I'll do. Hello, nurse. Slay her! Finish her! Fatality. Ha ha ha! I found the key. A key to what? The storage room? Yes, there is a basement storage! Well, storeroom key, whatever. You can presumably just dart in here and pick it up. You don't have to desperately slay everything in your path. But hey, I'm not wasting ammo. What if they're alive on the other side? Well, you know what. You know what happens then. Yeah, I thought so. No one around? Well, case you wanna mess with me, I've got a giant hammer that says you ought not to. Alright, we're going to room 302 and saving it again. We're leaving! Any further threats on this floor? Or are we out of threats entirely? Yeah, I thought so. Alright, I know exactly what I need to do from this point on. It was a bit hectic, especially at the start. I am perfectly willing to admit that much. And the very reason I went downstairs was because of a misconception. Because I did not want to tackle, to tangle, to do anything with the tentacles over there in room 204. But I'm really glad that I did what I did. I'm really glad I have found the hammer, because now I have what I believe to be the ultimate weapon, essentially. My goodness, is it awesome. And equipped with that hammer, I am significantly less afraid of anything that there is to come. Although, quite possibly, there are bigger and more horrifying threats out there that will not simply succumb to my hammer, at the very least will not do so particularly easily. But that is a problem for another time. For now, thank you all oh so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.